Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Okay, so for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Ari. Some of y'all might know who I am because you either know me from school, which is really embarrassing, or because you've seen my YouTube channel before, because I had a bunch of videos, well, not a bunch, I had a few videos posted from a while ago, and I ended up deleting all of them because I wasn't consistent. That was like the biggest thing. I wasn't consistent. They weren't like, it'd be so hard for me to find content and find things that I want to record and stuff like that. So they were just old videos, so I deleted them. But I'm here. I'm gonna try to be consistent. I'm not gonna promise like I did all the other times. I'm not gonna promise that I'm gonna be consistent because I'm probably not, because I'd be really busy. Like if I'm being sober, I'd be really busy. And aside from me being busy, it's so hard for me to figure out what I want to post and what I want to record and stuff. But I'm here. Hi. So as you see by the title, I'm just gonna be introducing myself and talking about my channel and stuff like that. I know I look a mess, but it's fine. I'm gonna be introducing myself and talking about my channel, and yeah. So I'm Ari. I'm Ari. Some of the main things about me is that I am a dancer. That's probably like the biggest part about me. I'm a dancer. I'm a high school student. I used to be a cheerleader for 4 years. Yeah, 4 years, or 3.5, because I ended up leaving my 4th year, like halfway through, which we're gonna get into in a little bit. I used to play basketball for 2 years, I think. I played basketball for 2 years, but basketball was like a fun thing for me. I never really took it serious, if that makes sense. It was just a fun thing. Like I've always fell in and out of love with basketball. I love watching basketball. I've never really been super consistent with playing basketball, except for the times that I was on a team. It's not my passion. Dance is my passion. So yeah, I was a gymnast for a little while. I thought about going back, but I'm not going back. I ended up leaving gymnastics actually because something was missing. Like I liked the tumbling part of it, and at the age that I didn't know that you could just take classes for tumbling. I didn't know that you could just take classes for tumbling, but I knew that I loved to dance. It just, like, I knew certain parts and didn't know certain parts, and it just didn't fully come together in my head what I should do. But I knew that I didn't like all the other events in gymnastics. I knew I only liked floor. Like I liked everything, but I really only cared for floor. So I was like, oh, that's the flipping. I didn't know what it was called. I was like, oh, that's the flipping. I just want to flip. And then at my gymnasium that I was at or whatever, stop. Sorry. At the gymnasium that I was at, they had a cheer team as well. And so I was like, oh, I want to do that, because I was like, they don't do anything except for tumble, and I like the stunts. Like I don't know if I knew what they were called at the time, but I liked the stunts, and I saw that they had like a dancing aspect to it, and I was like, oh, that seems really cool. I want to do that. So I was like, Mom, I want to switch to cheer, da da da. And I was like, we can just do the cheer that's at the gymnasium, and she did not want me to do the cheer there because I think that she either said there was, or she felt like it was like not actual, like not like the best quality that we can get, if that makes sense. So I ended up leaving gymnastics, which it wasn't a mistake, but it partially was a mistake, because I feel like I left at a bad time, because I left right whenever I had just got my okay, so so because of the fact that I had so many other, because we had like vault, bar, beam, stuff like that, I didn't get super far. Even though I did it for a few years, I didn't get super far. With beam, I don't think first of all, I was really scary. I'm not gonna lie, I was scary. So I don't think that I ended up doing back walkovers, and I definitely didn't do back handsprings on beam, at least not to what I can remember. I think I might have gotten close to doing back walkovers or something, but I was a really scary person. I was like, y'all got that. I think I don't think I got to front walkovers on like a high beam. I probably started working on it or whatever. This is like a lot of extra information, but yeah, I just remember my biggest memory from gymnastics was two things. One, I had this really good coach. He was a black guy. His name was Coach Butch, and I really liked him. Like, for the most part, all the coaches that I had, I really liked, but he was like one of my favorite ones. He taught me so much, and he was just an amazing coach. I loved him. He loved me. It was great. And I remember being like this little line with the rest of my little gymnastic girls, and he was just talking to me. I don't even remember what we was talking about, but I just remember us talking, and then I had to go do something. And I just remember, like, one of my biggest memories is that I was like the scariest person to be in gymnastics. I was so scary. But I remember they had to always force me to do something, because I would not just do it. I would not get out of my fear and just do it, which is my biggest problem to this day when it comes to tumbling and stuff like that. But I remember, I don't know how he got me to do it. Oh, I do remember how he got me to do it. So I would not do anything without a spotter. That's one thing I remember. I would not do anything without a spotter. It took me forever to get my back handspring without a spotter. I don't even know how I did that. I don't even remember doing that, but I know I did it because of what I'm about to tell you. So I remember I was at the stage where I had to do like a chain of things, you know, like I had to do round off, back handspring, right? I would not do it without a spotter, okay? So I was like, he was like, you're gonna do this. I was like, I'm not gonna do it. You're not gonna make me do it. You're not gonna get me to do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And he was like, you're gonna do it. And I was like, I'm not doing it. And I was like, I'll do it if you spot me. If you spot me, I will do it. And I'm the type of person, you don't even have to like heavily spot me. You just have to really like be there. Like I have to, like, you can't just watch me and be like, oh, I'm gonna spot you, and if you start to fall, I'm gonna catch you. No, I don't trust that. You have to be here. I have to feel your presence. It just need to be a okay? But you need to be there. Like, so I was like, I need you to spot me. So he was like, all right, I'll spot you. Tell me why I do round off, back handspring. And everybody's clapping, cheering, da da da. He just sitting there smiling at me. I was like, what? He was like, I didn't spot you. I was like, and I never did it again. I never did it again, which is the craziest thing, because as soon as he told me that he didn't spot me, I got the biggest mental block. I don't know why I do that. I do that literally every single time. Anytime that I ask them to spot me and they either don't spot me, they tell me that they're gonna spot me and then don't spot me, or they very lightly spot me and they're like, you got that. I get the biggest mental block. Like, I never did it again. And I did that at the very end of my gymnastics period. And so I wouldn't say that I regret leaving gymnastics. I just regret how I did gymnastics, if that makes sense. I wish I was a lot less scared to tumble, because I would have made it so far by now. I really would have, because I was at the point where I was starting on back tucks and stuff like that, and now I can't do anything. It's not okay, sorry, I stutter a lot. It's not that I can't do it, it's just I always have like a really huge mental block, and it's really difficult for me. Like, that's like my biggest thing that I struggle with when it comes to tumbling. Like, I could really be doing so much, but I have a huge mental block and it really affects me. So anyways, after I left, oh, another memory is that I was on the beam, I was doing something, and I walked too far back and I fell on a bunch of gymnastics girls. Well, yeah, I was on the beam, I was walking backwards, and I fell on a whole bunch of girls, and I hit my tailbone, and I was crying. I was crying. I think a boy was there. I don't know if he was a gymnast or if he was just there. I don't remember. I just feel like a boy was there. I just remember I was crying, and there was like this gate. It's like a short little gate, and my mom comes around. My mom, she jumps up and she comes around to the gate, and I go and I hug her, and she's like, are you okay? Da, 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 da. And I think that we go sit out for a little minute or something like that. I think my head was hurting or something too, and I come back and I don't remember. I think I just got back on it or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, I remember that too, specifically because I fell on top of a bunch of girls. So yeah. Okay, back to what I was saying earlier though. I need to charge my light, but basically, once I left gymnastics, it took me all 5 of the evers to go and do something else. And I'm not a person that just sits still. I cannot sit still to save my life. I need to be doing something, and it needs to be something active, always, like literally. So we was looking for chair places, you know, stuff like that. Never really found one. And then I think at some point my mom was like, okay, is there like a specific thing that you want to do, like a specific reason for cheer or whatever? And I was like, I really want to flip. Like, if I'm being for real, I really just want to flip. And she was like, oh, that's tumbling. They have classes for just tumbling. And I was like, you didn't think to tell me this sooner, because I told you I just want to flip, but you didn't want to tell me this sooner. So I didn't end up doing cheer. I did tumbling, and I was like, that's perfect, because if I do end up wanting to do cheer, because at that time I think I also was kind of doing cheer in school, where I like was getting to the point where I could do cheer in school, because there's like a little grade level thing, and so I was like, that's gonna help me if I do want to do cheer. I can start with tumbling and I can go into cheer. I'm gonna charge this because it's gonna get on my nerves. Okay, so back to what I was saying though. So I was like, yeah, like if I wanted to do all-star cheer, I could have tumbling experience, and I can, like, you know, get into that. And if I don't want to do all-star cheer and I just want to do cheer at school for whatever reason, because that don't sound like me, I'll have tumbling experience. And like, it's not a requirement to tumble at school, but it's impressive, like, you know, yeah. So yeah, so I ended up joining tumbling. Here's the problem. I joined tumbling, still had a mental block. I told them from the very beginning, I have a mental block. So I wanted to get out the mental block. That was my main goal. So they was like, okay, let's see what level we need to put you in. Let me see you do this. Let me see you do that. Da, 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 da. And so they see me do everything that I need to do, and they was going to put me like in the back handspring level. They're like, okay, let me see you do a back handspring. I said, that's where you messed up. That's where my mental block is. I'm not doing that. And then it was like, okay, what if I spot you? I was like, there you go. Like, if you spot me, I got, like, you know. So they spotted me, and it was like, you don't need no spotter, girl. You going to the next level. I was like, no, you're not putting me in the next level. I'm here to do back handsprings specifically. I'm here to learn how to get out of my mental block. And I really want to go back, but my mom won't put me back because it costs money to do tumbling. And first of all, I'm not using tumbling. I will use it though. Hear me out. Because yes, I'm a dancer. But who says you can't tumble when you're a dancer? You see so many people tumbling when they're dancers. And I'm a major dancer. Be so for real right now. Anyways, but she like, you're not even using it, because she says that I don't use it because of the fact that I have my mental block. And so she'd be like, you can obviously do it, you just don't. And that's like, I want to do it one more time so I can prove to her I could do it for real. I swear I could do it for real. I will pay half the money. Like, because I'm starting to make my own money now. I will pay half the money every month. Come on now. Like, please. So mom, if you see this, put me back in tumbling, please. Because I can't use it. Because look, so if you don't, well, I mean, like, if you don't go to my school, then you don't know. I have absolutely no I'm a self-taught dancer, okay? I'm a fully self-taught dancer. Everything I know, I taught myself. I don't think that there's really anything that anybody has taught me. If anybody has ever helped me with anything, then that's different. But I have already taught myself how to do the skill. You're just cleaning it up. That's the only thing that's ever been done. I've never been in dance classes. The closest thing to being in dance classes that I have been. Also, mom, if you're seeing this, I swear I'm gonna put this back downstairs when I'm done. I promise. Anyways, I've never been in dance classes. The closest thing to dance classes that I've been in is dance class at school, and that's not really nothing, really, because they don't actually teach you how to do anything. It's just an elective to get your credit or whatever. And they just teach you routines. They don't necessarily teach you how to dance, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I don't really consider that as dance class or dance team or nothing like that. So I really have no dance, like actual dance experience. But I've always loved majorette dance. The problem with majorette dance, the reason why I couldn't do majorette dance is simply because of where I live. There was no majorette dance studios in my area. Like, there's dance studios in my city, but not in my area of the city. I stay too far from all of them, and that's too much. It's too much money, too much gas, too much time, and I'm a busy person in general, but that would take so much of my time. And that like my parent, like, you know, oh, I'm sorry, you know, I wouldn't mind driving an hour there, an hour back. But my parents obviously are not going to do that, and their work schedules don't work for that anyway. So I ended up not being able to do it. And I was like getting support. I was like, okay, I'm gonna just do regular dance, because in general my passion is dance in general. But I was like, I'm gonna just do any other genre of dance. I'm gonna just go to a regular dance class, dance school or whatever, and I'm gonna do that. And what I ended up doing was I started a majorette dance club. It's written off as a club right now because it's not school sponsored, but it's really a team, but it's not an actual team because it's student sponsored. I don't know how to get a school sponsored. If I could get a school sponsored, I definitely would. But I started a majorette team club at my school. So I'm currently the coach and the captain of my majorette dance team. We're called the Showstoppers. And that was kind of my way of filling that hole of dancing and being a part of a dance team and stuff like that, especially with majorette. I wouldn't say I would necessarily prefer to be on an actual majorette dance team. Like I would love to be on an actual majorette dance team because I don't mind choreographing the routines at all. I really don't. But I wish I could have experienced being on a majorette team and being a part of it instead of just coaching it. Well, I'm not just coaching it. I'm a part of it, and because I can't. I'm the coach and the captain, right? So I feel like I'm over explaining this, like it doesn't make sense or something, but I feel like it makes total sense. But I'm the coach and the captain, so I choreograph every routine that we do. Honestly, most of it comes just from my head, which is why it sometimes can be repetitive or not super great, because I don't have majorette dance experience, so I don't know like a whole lot of actual majorette dance moves that I can use. So the way that I've always been is I've always just seen videos and just been like, oh, that looks cool, let me try that, and I just try it and I do it just like that. I don't think that there's many times where I have to look for a tutorial to do anything, like at all. I think it has to, if it is something, it probably has something to do with tumbling or something that deals with flexibility, like how to get more flexible or how to do this tumbling skill or whatever. But pretty much everything else I just try and I do it, and it just comes to me. So yeah, this routine that I'm choreographing right now is the first routine where I'm taking something else from something else that I've seen. So this is the first time that I'm adding something into my routine that's not my own. Other than that, literally everything else I've ever done has always been completely me. Like literally I put everything together. I wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna add this little part of the routine to the no, it's always been completely me. I have gotten inspiration, I guess you could say, from other videos, because that's all I can do is get inspiration from HBCUs and other majorette dance teams, but it's not like inspiration to the point where it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's basically just I have to, like, I do what I have to do, if that makes sense. I have to see other videos to know what I can do, because I just, like, I'm over explaining it. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother time. But yeah, I'm the coach and the captain of my own majorette team at my school. I'm very proud of that. That's a huge accomplishment for me. So now I'm not doing dance outside of school because of that. It's a lot of responsibility, it's a lot of work, but I love it so much. And especially because of my age and my grade level, I love the fact that I was able to do it, and it was such a success. Obviously I don't got no money like that, so we don't got no actual majorette uniforms. We have shirts that I designed and leggings that I designed. So yeah, but I try to do things for the girls. Like we have like little, like we have a little something every week to like get them. I don't know how to describe it. I'm gonna talk about my majorette stuff in a different video, but just know what I told you. Yeah. But I would use it for real. Like I would really use tumbling. I really would. I'm gonna try to convince her to let me go back, and if it don't work, I'm gonna cry. But my Sweet 16 is coming up, so that would kind of make sense why she don't want to pay for it every month, you know. But it's cool though. But like, imagine she do put me in it though, and I can do, let me not say that. Anyways, yeah. So that's just a little bit about me. I like fashion design, I used to really like fashion design. I'm not really too much into it now. Um, you can't really, well, you can kind of tell. My favorite color is pink. Um, that wall, that wall is baby blue. That wall's pink. Every other wall except for that wall is pink. The reason why that wall is baby blue is because I had a period in time where my favorite color was baby blue and baby pink and baby blue. I had to put baby pink first because pink has always been my favorite color. And now it's not that that's necessarily my favorite color no more. It's just pink in general is my favorite color. Baby blue is a pretty color though, so I'm not tripping about it. But then I got baby pink hearts on the wall. So what else? I love Bratz. Let me show you. I love Bratz. I love Bratz and Hello Kitty. Those are my two things right now. I've always loved Bratz and I've always really liked Hello Kitty, but they've been heightened now. I need a lot more Bratz stuff. I'm trying to get like 3 Bratz blankets that I've seen and a Bratz keychain. And I really wish that I wouldn't have gotten rid of a lot of Bratz stuff that I used to have, because I know I used to have a bunch of Bratz dolls, because once I got that pillow, baby, because they got me Bratz dolls at the wrong age, I guarantee you, because I don't remember having as many Bratz dolls as they say that I had, because I got that pillow for Christmas. I was showing it to my family, and my grandma and my uncle was like, I remember buying you Bratz dolls when you were little. I only remember having 1 Bratz doll. 1! So I'm like, where did they go? Where did they go? Like, but I do remember having a Bratz game. If you know what a GameCube is, which I mean, like, I feel like you should, but if you don't know what a GameCube is, it's just a little game system, whatever. On the GameCube, I had a Bratz game. I loved that Bratz game with my life, and to this day I wish I could still play it. I don't necessarily know why I can't play it, but I kind of do know why I can't play it. I don't know really where the GameCube is or where that game is in general. My brother probably has it, I don't know, but I can't play it and I'm so sad. And I love Bratz fashion. What else? I love fashion in general and I love styling stuff. I just don't have no money. So speaking of money, I'm a baker. I am a baker. I bake cookies and cupcakes and brownies, and that's it. That's all I bake. I'm starting to try to get into more things. My only fear with getting into more things is wasting product, which is why I usually stick to simple stuff like vanilla cake, and I don't ever do chocolate because I feel like people don't really like chocolate like that, but I might get into that too. Regular brownies. I haven't done chocolate chip cupcakes yet. I haven't done chocolate chip cookies yet. I've done peanut butter and sugar cookies. I did sugar cookies because I can't say sugar cookies. I can't say sugar cookies. That's what I can't say. Sugar cookies. Sugar cookies. Sugar cookies. Sugar cookies. Sugar cookies. Sugar cookies. I can't say it fast. Anyways, I did sugar cookies because of Christmas. And so yeah, so I started selling them at my church. And they really liked them. So there was like, after Christmas, don't stop selling them. Like, keep selling them. And I make a lot of money every time that I do. And it's like, I have this fear almost that it's like I'm gonna have them one day and nobody's gonna buy them, or I'm not gonna make as much as I feel like I should make, because I have like a limit that I try to reach. I have like $100, not even $100, not even like $100 limit, like a $80-$90 limit, because like I have a lot of stuff that I want to get, and it's not even necessarily just for myself. It's just I'm not like, oh, I need money so I can get this necessarily. I'm more so like, I want money so I know that I have it when I need it, or I want money so I know I have it whenever there's something that I really want, because I'm at the age where it's like, I know I need money, but I don't need money as much as I'm going to need money. And yes, I am really big on like saving my money for like stuff for when I'm older, but I'm also not too worried about it right now, because I know I'm gonna need it, but I'm not worried about not having it, because as heartbreaking as I am, there is no reason why I shouldn't have no money. At least not, like, there's no reason why I shouldn't have money for something that I need. You know what I'm saying? So I don't just like spend it. I only spent it for Christmas. Now I'm like save it. I made one really dumb purchase, which was I ordered Chick-fil-A. I DoorDashed me some Chick-fil-A as if there's not a Chick-fil-A down the street, and my mom could have just took me to go get some Chick-fil-A. It probably still would have came out my money though, so it don't really matter. But and then I bought this dress. I don't call this one a dumb purchase because I wanted it to begin with. It was just sold out. But then I bought a dress, so now my money's like down. Yeah. So I need more money. I should be selling more on Sunday, and I was gonna sell at my school too, but it's not as effective as selling at my church. I still might do it though, but I don't really know. But yeah, and I have some very loyal customers at my church, so I'm not really tripping about it. Yeah, so that's about it. I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm not gonna promise I'm gonna be consistent. I don't even know what days I want to post on yet. I've just been holding these noodles like I don't want to eat them. I do though. I just been talking, rambling on. That's another thing about me. I ramble on for days. But those are some things about me. The main things that you should know is I'm a baker and I sell my own product or whatever. The main thing that you need to know is I'm a dancer, because I'm gonna be posting a lot about that. My next video is probably gonna be either a vlog or it's gonna be me talking about, I think I'm gonna do a vlog next, so I'm not just talking every video. I think I'm gonna do a vlog next, and then after that I'll talk about dance and how I am where I am. Yeah. Oh, I also babysit to make money. I was supposed to babysit tomorrow, but then that got canceled, and I'm so sad because I really needed that money. I really did. I was really counting on that money. I was like literally what made me buy Chick-fil-A was I was like, I'm getting paid on Saturday anyway, so I'm gonna get the money back ×2. I'm not getting the money back ×2, but it's cool though. Yeah, so this was like a really weird lame video, but I just want to introduce myself. I hope y'all enjoy my channel. I can't speak. I hope y'all enjoy my channel. I'm gonna try to come up with some good content. I'm not promising that I'm gonna be consistent because I probably won't, because I'm really busy. But yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be talking a lot on here because I can't ever think of no content or nothing. But yeah, bye.